Hello everyone, and welcome to D20 in Disguise, your source for expertise on world building, storytelling, and miniature making. In today's episode of World Building 101, we'll be discussing how to get inspired to create new people, places, things, ideas, and other concepts for your world. If you do end up enjoying today's video, then please be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss a single one of my uploads, and it really does help the channel out. Anyway, without further ado, let's get world building. Welcome to D20 in Disguise. Inspiration is the first and most vital step in the world building process. Heck, without inspiration, how can you expect to create interesting and unique people and places and things and ideas for your world? And of course, there is no surefire way to get inspired just like that. But there are many methods which can help you better your chances of thinking up some truly unique and interesting ideas for your world. First and foremost, you have to give your mind time to get inspired. For me, I usually just let my mind drift off and think about ideas for my world when I'm doing long and repetitive tasks. For the most part, it only really takes me about an hour to an hour and a half of just thinking about world building to come up with some really interesting, unique, and fun ideas for my world. So, go ahead and put those headphones in, find some busy work to do, and just let your mind drift off and think about some world building. Just giving yourself the time and thought to get inspired is probably one of the most universal ways to get inspired, no matter whether you're writing, just world building in general, or playing tabletop games. Next, it is massively important to consume as much content as possible that reflects the style of world that you want to create. Of course, you can and probably should have different content inspiring you at different given times. Kind of a rolling list of series and games and books and movies and so on and so forth that you draw from to create your world, or at least pieces of your world. As an example, the three biggest inspirations for my world, the Wraith Globe, would probably be Noida, Toho Project, and Middle-earth. However, in the past, pieces of the Wraith Globe have been inspired by a multitude of different books, games, movies, anime, so on and so forth. And once again, this list of inspirations should change over time as the direction you want to take your world also changes. So, remember to change the different types of content that you're consuming for world building purposes as the focus of your world changes over time. Another way that I often get myself inspired is with random tables. Whether you're creating a world for tabletop gaming purposes or for anything else, a good random table always helps to get the gears turning. The great thing about random tables is that they can cover anything from the purpose of a room to the backstory of an NPC, and you are never tied to the results you get on the table. For example, let's say that you're using a random table full of character names. You can go about using this table a number of ways. Firstly, you can actually get dice and roll randomly on the table and just use that randomly selected result. But you can also just browse through all of the different entries in the table, pick one out that you like, and either just flat out use that entry or modify it to your heart's content. Out of all the ways that I personally find inspirational for my world building, using random tables is probably the quickest and easiest of them all. So, if you're looking for a very quick and easy solution to getting inspired, then this is definitely the way to go. Now, I have one final tip when it comes to getting inspired, but it only really applies to tabletop gaming and the like. To all of you up-and-coming game masters out there, there is one tool in your world building and storytelling arsenal that you probably haven't thought to use. And that is your players themselves. Players tend to be a well of inspiration and ideas. Seriously. Sometimes it's hard to make them stop. Be sure to listen to the subtle little ideas that players tend to drop around the table. Trust me, this will definitely pay off. Not only does it make it so that the players are doing your job for you, it also, if used sparsely and expertly enough, causes the players to have a sort of aha moment, where they realize, I knew it! I knew that was going to happen, I knew it was going to happen that way, mostly because they did come up with it in the first place. Remember, your goal as the game master is to allow everyone around the table to have fun. So, make sure that the ways you're getting inspired reflect that goal. Happy world building. Hi everyone, thanks for watching that video. Remember, everything in life holds inspiration, from the smallest details to the biggest concepts. Once again, if you are enjoying World Building 101, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Not only do they help the channel out, they also show me that you all are enjoying this type of content that I'm putting out. Anyway, you all have a great day. Keep on creating, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.